Hello, Gemini. Welcome to your January 2021 reading. Welcome to the new year. So let's get started. I am going to show you your catalyst card for this month, and it's a solid energy, man holding a coin. This is your energy, Gemini. This is you with a new beginning in your hand, and a very prosperous new opportunity that you have been working on in the past, but now I'm sensing you have claimed it. New job, could be a new business venture that you've just started, and what I'm getting from this is that you are now ready to move ahead with this with this situation. Could be in business, but also could be a family situation as well. Something has materialized in your personal, familial situation. So that's the man holding a coin, a very solid, strong energy. If you look at his demeanor, he's grounded, and he feels very stable, and he is content with where he is. What you need to know: Magician. This is the first card in the tarot. As you can see, the number 1 there. The Magician is the master manifester. So perhaps, Gemini, this month you have manifested this project, this opportunity, something you brought into your reality, and this is what you've manifested, and perhaps you're working on for about a year or more than that, and now you're bearing the fruits of your labor. The Magician is also somebody who has all the elemental energies working in their favor. So you have the Sword, which is the communication, thoughts. The Cups, the emotional well-being, is supported as well. You have the Pentacle, and then the Wand. So fire, earth, water, air, all energies are supporting you. All elements are coming together, and it's the perfect alchemy to create, to manifest your heart's desires. So with this energy around you, I would also say be careful what you wish for, because most likely it will come true. Make sure your energies are supported with positive intentions and positive affirmations, not just for yourself, but also for the collective, for your community, for your family. How can you harness the energy of the Magician, which is so potent, so powerful, and how can you, spread the goodness around you is what I'm trying to get at. Okay, and clarifying the Magician, we have the Queen of Cups. She is a very intuitive person. She is very much in connect with her heart. She sits in her heart. She is emotionally available. It's a mother figure as well. You're perhaps stepping into a very nurturing, loving space, and you are offering that love to the people around you. It's kind of what I was saying with the Magician. Perhaps you're already picking up on that energy, is that you are in your power, you recognize your power, and you are stating to yourself that I can create the good for me, but this humanitarian aspect is also stepping in, saying, hey, let me share this goodness with the others. Not necessarily material, but this is very intentional, very emotional, very spiritual as well. And the energy oracle cards, the bottom of the deck, you have the Temple Path. So this is what you're trying to attain. You can sense within you, and I believe it's coming from this connection with Mother Gaia. Let me just go to the spiritual bent a little bit, please bear with me. With all the sun shining behind the man, the garden behind him, and the flowers, and him being so content and grounded and just relaxed in this energetic realm, in this field of Gaia, Mother Earth, and I believe you're in that space because you are trying to tap into your intuition, your spiritual, with your spiritual team, your spirituality, going deeper, seeking answers. And that's the temple path that's being reflected here. And tarot is affirming that by giving us the Four of Swords here, and this calls for, this being your challenge here. Both of these cards presented at the bottom of the deck, so they are in a challenging position. This is what you're yearning for, trying to do, but things get in the way, right? We get distracted. So your challenge also this month for January perhaps is getting enough rest, one, or even making time for meditation, going within, seeking answers, tapping into your spirituality. All those things are coming to the forefront here. So Queen of Cups is also a highly intuitive person, okay? And with the Magician energy as well, this is what I'm sensing. A lot of you have recognized that there is something very magical. I'm running out of words here, but there is something magical happening around you, and you're picking up on that. Your higher self, your intuitive self is tapping into this energetic field, with the air, the fire, the earth elements. Every element seems to be speaking with you. And also you are manifesting as you become a vessel, being receptive to the messages that come in from the other realms, from the energies around you, being sensitive, and then recognizing that I can now, stay in the light and manifest something positive for not just myself, but the people, the world around me. It's very, very strong. What you need to do this month now, because you are, I believe, taking care of not just yourself, you're manifesting, you're working hard, you're tapping into your spiritual self, you perhaps will fall short on taking care of yourself. The Empress, another very strong energy here. Empress is the mother, again, the creator. She gives birth. She has, again, very earthy energy, very strong creative energy as well. She gives birth to ideas, creative passion as well, but in the reversed. So, but it's also a card of luxury. The Empress has everything around her, and she basks in the glory of being the Empress. When it's in the reverse, it's telling us, yeah, you have the Midas touch. You are creating, but perhaps, one, you're not tapping into fully the energy of the Empress. You are the Magician, Gemini, this month. You are manifesting. You are creating things. You have a very strong creative force with you. All elemental energies are coming together, transmuting, alchemizing, and you are the alchemist this month. Yet you are able to you're struggling, or your challenge this month perhaps will be, how do you bring it into your reality? Perhaps these energies are supporting you, and you have many, many ideas. You are doing your research. You're thinking about something. Gemini is a sign that likes to think a lot and does a lot of research, dig, but challenge could be, how do you now bring it into, how do you birth your ideas, right? That's the Empress energy here. Could also mean that you're not taking care of yourself. Supported by this challenge right here, Four of Swords also says not sleeping enough, not resting enough, not going within, not being spiritual. You get the theme. Similarly, the Empress card is saying rest up, have a beauty regime or something, get your beauty sleep in, things like that. So one is taking care of the physical body, the emotional body, the spiritual body as well. The other is figuring out a way to bring into reality all your grand ideas, because they are perhaps life-changing ideas, projects for not just you, but also for the world that you're living in. Clarifying that reversed Empress, 4 cards fell out. And we have 2 of Wands to start with. Now this is a card for planning. You can see the vision, and you're sort of waiting for things to happen. It's a passive card. It's a card for waiting. And it's also not being prepared enough. You're waiting for things to come in in your head, you're planning, you're very passionate about whatever your situation is, but there's something not flowing. I'm getting this energetic flow is not happening with the Empress being reversed. Page of Pentacles in the reversed, in next. So this is a simple card for doing your research, studying, Those of you who've been meaning to, get into higher education or do a diploma or a certification, developing your skills, things like that. This card is saying you're on the right track. Make time to study further or develop your skill further, because you are still at that planning stage. You're still not yet ready to give birth to it. So clarifying, the Empress reversed, as if you are feeling stuck. I think instead of staying stuck in that energy, now the Spirit is saying, High Priestess, this is hidden knowledge. This is also high intuition, somebody who's deeply, deeply connected with her or his higher self. High Priestess holds the Torah in her lap, and this priestess has all this knowledge in her. And with the Empress here, the Magician, the High Priestess, major arcana cards, heavy, strong, very powerful energies coming in. This is telling me you have already within you what it takes to create, to birth your dreams. The Magician, all elemental energies present here to form the perfect alchemy. The High Priestess, higher knowledge, higher spiritual knowledge, attainment, high spiritual attainment as well. For those of you who have been working on your spiritual self with the temple path right here, this is confirmation, affirmation. You are on the right path. Spirit does communicate with you. So if on the other spectrum, those of you who are struggling, finding it difficult, facing multiple blocks within you and externally to maybe launch a business idea or a project, or I'm getting married as well, having children, with fertility issues. It's almost saying, go within. There is an inherent knowledge that you possess. No one else out there has it. Tap into that knowledge. Be the learner. This is the card of learning, higher knowledge, higher intuitive self. So spirituality as well. Seek guidance from yourself. So be the teacher. Allow your higher self to be the teacher, but also be ready to be the child, be the learner. I hope you are picking up on what I'm trying to get here. Hopefully this will make sense to some of you out there, if not all of you. Okay, then the Hanged Man in the reverse. Now, the block is coming from being stubborn, Gemini. You took time out in the past. You went into the position of the Hanged Man. This is, again, seeking spiritual attainment, higher knowledge, higher wisdom, going within, taking a pause. This is also a card for stagnation, not wanting to engage with others. It could also be in external circumstances, because now we are in the middle of a pandemic. We are forced indoors. We are forced inward as well, spiritually, socially. There's a lot of pause and stagnation happening, even though economies are now opening up. It's like now it's time to emerge out of that quiet, that stagnant form, because it's time to get moving with the Magician energy here, Empress reverse. It's like when you were in this Hanged Man situation and he attains enlightenment, you've got that, Gemini. There was this knowledge that came to you, this gift of knowing that you received in your pause, in your moment of meditation. Now it's time to get out of that and act on that knowledge, that information that you received, that download perhaps some of you have had. That's where High Priestess comes in, tapping into that knowledge. What did this moment of pause brought for you, Gemini? That's the introspection that's needed. Once you tap into that information with the High Priestess, highly, highly intuitive card. This talks about self-reliance, self-power, following that inner guidance, not seeking it outside, with your inner knowing, okay? Allow yourself to shine this month, Gemini. Do not hesitate, please. You are in such a powerful position this month. Let me also point out the numerology here. Already we have number 1 from the tarot card in the deck. The number 2 is the High Priestess. And the 3, we have the Empress here. So the sequence you're getting here, 1, 2, 3, the sequence is indicating that you are on a divinely guided path. And hell yeah, you have High Priestess, Magician, Empress, and then the Temple path at the bottom of the deck. Yes, you are spiritually guided. We also have Master number 22 here, 2 of Wands, and the High Priestess is number 2. Again, this is affirmation that you are being supported in your process. You're not alone. Your team of guides, ascended masters are with you, helping you in your journey, and you have nothing to fear or nothing to worry about. Okay, move on. Okay, that's what they're telling me, move on. 5 of Cups is what you need to release. Okay, coming in from a situation of pain, grief, loss, regrets. And this is what you need to let go of. This is no longer serving you because Gemini likes to analyze, think, pull out all the little nuggets out of a situation as a learning. Again, Gemini, you have had all the learnings you needed. It's time. This is January 2021, Gemini. Time to move on, make peace with the past. Give gratitude. The only way you can shed light into the situation is to be grateful that it happened. And pick the nuggets, the golden nuggets, the 2 of Cups that are standing here, and move on and make peace. You know, it's going to bring a sense of peace and clarity to your heart chakra. Justice is supporting that energy. This is a karmic cycle that needed to happen. If you've been beating yourself about, why did this happen to me? I regret taking this and that action. I shouldn't have done it. I shouldn't have gone down that way. Of course, there was rejection or, XYZ happened. This is affirmation that it happened because you had to learn a karmic lesson. A karmic cycle has come to a close. Also, if there was a legal situation that you were, battling in, it's done with. And the outcome was in your favor, but perhaps you were not happy with it, even though it was in your favor, but perhaps it was not in the favor of someone else, somebody you loved. It's okay. Move on from that. And the Justice card is saying, with the sword coming here, like there's also some soul contracts that have ended, or you've been cut free from them, a karmic cycle that come a full completion. Also, cord cutting is what I'm seeing. Like this Justice is coming in to cut the cords of sadness, grief with other people, situations that you have been connected with spiritually. Justice is coming in to clear the way now, giving you a fresh start. What is it bringing in? Ace of Cups. Beautiful, beautiful beginning, Gemini. This is a beginning in the heart. So new emotions, new emotional experiences, something that's going to bring you immense joy. You're going to, again, focusing on your heart, focusing on the Divine Mother that is within all of us, nurturing the body, nurturing the heart, spending time with loved ones, being emotionally available. The Queen of Cups energy. This is a lot of healing coming through with this karmic cycle ending. Justice, the energy of just fairness stepping in. It's going to bring immense emotional fulfillment and a new beginning in your heart space. My recommendation is please welcome this new beginning with open arms. You're beginning the year with a lot of gratitude for the past and allowing healing to take place. And you are the Magician this month, Gemini. Do not forget that. The Magician, the Empress. Wow. So this should be the focus of your month this month. Should be the focus for this month. Have a great start of the year, and I will see you next month. Take care. Bye.